welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a quick video on Miss Beyonce, Megan Stallion, all of my faves. So get tuned into the video and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So let's get into it. Okay, so I am looking at all the history of Black women entertainers that have existed and how they have been treated under the limelight, etc., etc. The way that you guys have treated Black women or just Black performers in general in contrast to white artists, it's horrible. Okay, so let's start. The way that you guys do it is you guys set the standard of, and Black people have set the standard for themselves. You have to work 10 times harder as they do to get half of what they get. That has been the standard time and time again.
Raise you for better. How many times have I told you you have to be what? You have to be what?
Twice.
What?
Twice as good.
Twice as good as them to get half of what they have.
So you might be wondering what led me to watch this video, what led me to want to make this video. Okay, so I was doing my homework, minding my business, and I was like, I need some soul in me. I need something to revive my being. And so you know what, I put on Homecoming by Beyonce. I went to Netflix and I clicked Homecoming. And my oh my, somebody called a beehive, because I was there and I was like, no, but how? No, but how? You guys, I felt like I was physically there. I've watched the Homecoming before. Like, I've watched Homecoming before. I've watched Beychella before. But I need to relive that experience, because what in the world? She had given birth to twins, guys. Not too long before this, she had given birth to twins. Okay, there was a live band, there was dancing, could sing music from over decades ago. Beyonce. Okay, so I was sitting down and I was thinking, how come I don't really see white artists that go this insane? I don't ever see white artists do this much in their music. What is it? I don't understand, right? And then I realized something. All I'm saying is there is this notion of when you are a Black artist, in order for even people to pay you dust, you need to be above and beyond. Normani better be able to dance, sing, twirl, act, do all of these things in order to just be something. And I think it's even worse on Black women, because it's like you have to be this hypersexual being in order to get respect, admiration. And it's just like, for example, Megan Thee Stallion, we adore her, but she's compared to a transgender man every other day of the week, because she's, honest to God, one of the only brown-skinned, dark-skinned women I've seen in pop culture in a long time. You have to work twice as hard as they do to get half of what they get. Right. And this is the same as beauty standards. The only time that people praise Black women is when they are the best, they're 10s out of 10s. But white males can look like 6, look like 7s. And by the way, scales are relative and stupid, but I'm just saying that in general, the only time that Black women are considered beautiful is when they are just out of this world. And when I mention when they're out of this world, is when they're the lightest. You can look at pop culture. Black women have always been, from the 2000s, been lighter skinned. Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Zendaya. Every time someone talks about Black women being beautiful, I did pull up Zendaya, because that is the only way that you guys can find Black women beautiful, is when they are not fully Black, when they're mixed with white, when they're why? Okay, anti-blackness, but that's a different conversation. So I was back to Beyonce. So I was like, no, but why doesn't she deserves a Nobel Peace Prize, because the amount of work that she has done, it is insane. I'm not gonna come for anyone, but Ariana Grande could never, Taylor Swift could never, it's just the dancing, you can't compete where you don't compare. But there's always been a standard of, hey, we're gonna tear down Black women, we're gonna tell them everything that they do wrong, because if they're not perfect, they're not good enough to be here. But white artists can literally be problematic, racist, no talent, and they will still get everything from Grammys, Alchemies to awards. It makes zero sense. Okay. And I can bring up a couple of anecdotes. Barack Obama, we can talk politics, problematicness of things that he did, but I'm talking about the general image of the facade. Michelle had to be extra perfect. extra articulate, extra, everything was extra, but at the end of the day, they still were compared to chimpanzees. They still were dehumanized in every way possible. And that's so messed up, and people don't understand how detrimental that is to our kids. Imagine telling your kids and constantly making them feel like you have to do who you are is not enough. You have to be times 10 in order to be good enough. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, I'll explain like different experiences that I've had growing up. And people have been like, oh, you have to make sure your hair is straight. You have to look this way. You have, in order for people to think that you're approachable or think that you are like nice and kind, and you have to speak extra clearly, because if you don't, then you're like the whitewashing that exists. And the fact that I've literally had people tell me that, oh, the only way that if you're attractive as a black woman is if you're light skinned, if you look like Beyonce, if your hair is straight, colored eyes, light skin, tall frame, you look like Naomi. So I have a couple of comments to make. Okay, number one, black women don't have to have it all. Thank you, case in point. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. They don't have to have it all. It is insane how we have spewed this rhetoric for this long, and how people have made black people feel like they need to be everything in order to get basic respect. I'm here to tell you, number one, you can check your misogynoir at the door. If you think that way, if you believe that you have to be above and beyond to exist as a black performer, maybe then perhaps it's time for you to vanish from existence. But in all seriousness, guys, you need to check your anti-blackness, because if the only black people that you can give respect to are black people that look, talk, or live a certain way, then you are a part of the problem. All Black Lives Matter, not just the quote-unquote respectable ones, not the quote-unquote palatable ones, and not the ones that just grew up in predominantly white neighborhoods or just biracial people. All Black Lives Matter. So thanks for watching the video. Bye, guys.